Sorry about that. Internet decided to go kaput, or OBS did. I don't know which one it is. But, should be getting back to being live here. We're back. We are back.
Yep, you're live.
We're live, guys. Sorry about that. We are back. We were talking about Scrolls. So they picked up a meteor swarm. They picked up a fireball. They picked up a magic missile.
And I want to see about the rope also.
The rogue kind of looks at you and you might have to dig it out of. Yeah. You left it on her, remember?
I'm going to go in here for a second.
So, Leon says to Ragnar as you walk away. Wedding still happening?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
I was kind of worried these events were going to cause rescheduling, I guess. I don't know. Well, if everything's these events were going to cause... Oh, I need to mute that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, I thought these events were going to cause us to have to reschedule, but I guess everything's okay on that front.
I think everything will be fine.
Great. Shall we go watch your wife-to-be struggle with the robe with a couple of owl claws attached to it?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you and Leon kind of go back there. And Freya, you're back there with Floof, who is like devouring...
Flip, sweetie, I'm gonna need that cloth. I'm gonna come up to her and just scratch her along her head.
Ow! But her beak is snagged across part of the cloth.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to animal handling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that with animal handling. And try
11.
to free it. She moves into your scritches, but she has got a tight, firm grip. She doesn't even know how she's gripping it herself. It's like she's nonchalantly thinking about it.
Okay, sweetie, you're gonna have to let this go. And I take some of... I take a leg of Riviera and I dangle it in front of her. Let loose, you can have this.
Okay, make another animal handling. Oh,
19.
She goes after the leg.
I snatch the cloak and then I run.
Okay.
Good girl.
Yeah, if that didn't work, Floof was going to play tug of war with you next. So, yeah. So Floof is just... We're feeding our enemies to Floof. Poor writer. Fizzer's like, damn! But you got the rope, and Leon and Ragnar are back there with you. That was interesting.
Oh. Hey, guys.
Yeah, how's it going? So, you want me to identify that? He kind of points at it like he doesn't want to touch it.
I'm gonna hold it out for him.
Pyra, dear, you want to check this out for her? And he sends Pyra over to do an Arcana check. Alright, let me roll her Arcana if she has one. There you go.
Ooh.
She tells you this is a robe of the Archmage. Archmagi, I apologize, I got my words wrong. No, I don't want to select. Oh no, I got the hickeys.
So... Robe.
There's the spell, by the way.
What color is the robe?
Let's see here. Does it color responds to the alignment for which the item was created? The white robe is made for good, red for neutral, black. So it's black.
Damn, it's useless off.
Yeah, it's pretty useless.
I'm going to keep it and then possibly sell it.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody could use it. Because you have bards, not sorcerer, warlock, or wizards in the party.
Well, I mean, regardless, you have to be evil to attune to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have a mage of the Arcana who could probably put it away for you.
Yeah.
To make sure no evil gets it.
I mean, it's a pretty dope ass legendary item. Yeah.
No. Didn't help
Plus
her
a
any with
DC
everybody's
and attack was-
surprise.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Jeez.
Thank you, Pyra, for identifying him.
Yeah, no problem. So, where do we go from here?
I need to meet Moonstruck
Okay.
to secure the
Alright.
grove for our venue.
Alright, so from here, I'll just ask, is there anything you guys want to do beyond getting in touch with Moonstruck? That will happen. But I'm trying to figure out, like, now you have free time. Like, you're back to your normal daily life. We can go back to the slice of life as far as we know.
I mean, after the wedding, I don't want to be slice of life every day because that kind of gets boring.
Yeah, well, it's not too bad at the moment. Like, now you deserve it. My subconscious has been fed and
Quenched.
my appetite is sedated on this. So you're safe for about a week or two. But I do believe we have some slice of life coming up with the current situations that are happening. Now we can do one of two things. We can get right to the wedding. Like, we could get to the conversation with Moonstruck, move things along at a speed to actually get to that part. And
I mean, do you have anything to do, Ragnar?
Do what?
I think
Do you
everybody
have
got
anything
their
to do?
yeah, like everybody's got
The rings, the everything. You got that?
Did I ever?
And
get
I'm
the ring
saying,
from her?
you got them
I don't
sized for her,
size.
so you probably
Yeah.
just need to pick them up. Like, this is
Yeah.
I think this is what I'm trying to ask without being rude, is like, how much of this do you want to just wrap up in a bow and say it was done, and then how much of this do you want to actually play out and make sure it gets done?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to say, we got the
Yeah.
rings, we got
Yeah.
the stuff, we have the clothes.
mm-hmm.
We can
So-
wrap it up and get married.
Alright, so later on in the evening, I guess Freya, Shishay, and Pyra are trying to cook and they keep kicking Vexy out. But, there's a knock at the door and Vexy goes gets it. And she kind of, who are you? Why, I am Moonstruck! This old gentleman-like
Oh,
voice
it's just
comes
the
out.
person I wanted to hear.
Oh, so invite him in? Alright. How are you? That's his
I'm
elderly.
very great. I do have a question for you though. Since you are Circle of the Moon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I point at my necklace.
Oh, you're Circle of the Moon too, I see. Very interesting. I heard from a friend that you were looking for a venue of some sort?
Yeah, grove.
A grove, you say? No, that won't do. You don't want to get married there. Belleville is nice this time of year, but I don't think you want to swat flies with the cows over in that paddy. I think our original grove has had some time to repair. If you would like to come check out the venue, we could take a trip if you would.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Anybody want to go with?
Ragnar, dear, do you want to come, or you?
We're just going to look at it?
Sure, come along. Whoever wants to come. We're just going to go by a plant. A tree nearby.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
In the backyard.
Alright, so yeah, and I don't have a talking for him, but he will join you in the backyard where you guys go up to your familiar tree, and he kind of like goes up to it and he like coaxes it a bit. And he gives it a couple of taps and he kind of like shakes his head as if he's having a conversation. Very good, very good. Well then, if you are all ready, and who's all coming?
Is Yelvin invited or no?
Yeah, he's invited.
Yelvin can come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ragnar coming?
Yep.
And did you want to bring another NPC with you? I'll let you pick one.
Pick one.
Pick one, not all.
Shishay.
Probably a good choice. So Shishay will come with you. Alright, so Moostra taps this staff against, like, this staff is like a long branch of some sort, and it kind of like has a knot at the top. And he just taps the knot against the tree, and then you see the gate that you're very familiar with. It allows you to travel via plant, and you all kind of walk through in a familiar way. And he kind of like taps the tree as he enters and says, "Thank you." And then he peers out on the other end, and you see this grove. Trees line this grove completely. Like, we have about 50 square feet of an opening where there's like a small pond in the middle. A little archway of branches that kind of loom over at the headpiece of it, where like one might stand to do perhaps a ceremony or talk to his group. And then there's like seating around the outside edges of this pond that's in the middle, where people can like sit down and listen to the sermon, or in this case, perhaps a good place to have people sit down for the wedding.
This looks nice.
And the forest is really thick going around it, so it's like hard to get in and out without having someone lead you here. Well,
Right.
if this will fit your needs, I do not mind lending you the grove, my dear.
I would absolutely love this. What about you, Ragnar? Do you think this is serene enough?
I think it's beautiful.
Shishay's like looking it over and just says, I can see platinum what is it? Platinum confetti, not confetti though, but streamers, yes. Platinum streamers lining the hallway to kind of like cut it off. Perhaps have like a altar of some sort where you guys can have Sir Jonas. Yeah, this is very nice. I think this is a good venue.
I like it as well.
Looks very beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I really like that. I really like it. I really like it a lot.
Well, then it is yours for the date that you need it. You let me know, and maybe I'll do some personal touch-ups.
So, guys, what, are we, like, tomorrow, or?
Ay.
This is up to you, Freya. What do you want to do? You want your special day to be tomorrow?
Well,
you-
yeah.
Well, if that's what you want, then we'll make it happen.
It's gonna fall on a Monday.
Technically, it's gonna be a Sunday.
Oh.
Because you spent Saturday dealing with that Riviera, and it's still Saturday. Yeah, I believe. But no, it's up to you.
Tomorrow would do perfect.
Well then, I'll have some of my druids help me druid craft some stuff for you on these trees.
I would like to help, if I can, please.
Certainly, dear. And if you guys are spending time here, you could see them like druid craft like flower arrangements, colored leaves. Like they even managed to turn like many of the trees that are like looming over. Like there's an archway of trees from one tree to another where they kind of connect in the front. And he's turning all of those leaves platinum.
Ooh.
To match the platinum coloration of your house.
Pleased.
Yeah. Making it very homey. Yeah, unless you want to do like picking up the rings, that's definitely something you might want to do. picking up your dresses. Everything's been done as far as that goes, and you kind of got your own description of it. And when it comes up, because it's not me who wants to do the describing of what you're wearing, I would like for you to describe what you're wearing. That way, because I told you it's going to be the way you want it. It's your wedding. It's whatever you want. It's you. Your bridesmaid will be wearing the ugliest version of your outfit. But nonetheless, they will be there for you. And yeah.
Okay.
So spend time decorating the area. And he says, that's enough. You don't need to do more. Leave the rest to us.
Alright.
This is going to be your special day tomorrow. Ooh.
You're invited if you want to, Moostra.
Absolutely. I'll invite the girls so they can watch.
Right.
And he will open up the doorway back for you, so you don't have to waste any spell slots.
So I grab Ragnar's hand and Yelvin's hand, and I hold out my tail for Shishay to grab.
Okay.
And I walk through.
Well, I mean, I could have walked next to you. You didn't have to drag us. But yeah, you all managed to come back
the
home.
way she likes to do things.
She's. Don't get me wrong.
Oh God!
Sometimes
now I just picture what you do in bed. Oh no.
All right, so now you're back at the house. Like I said, however much you want to roleplay, we can play Dungeons and Dragons however you like.
So I do want to kind of play it down just a little bit. That way we can get through it. But however, I would like to describe things.
Sure. So, I would say everybody goes pick up their wardrobe at the very least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did we get wardrobe for Fizzer, or is he...
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, I'll just wear this. By the way, and he holds up this wand. What do you think? I found a stick.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Can I try to identify that?
You want to make an Arcana check?
4.
It's a stick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a stick, and then who's all around?
Well, I would assume we went back in the house.
Alright,
right?
so you're all inside. Yeah, and Fizzer's just showing off this stick he found in the yard.
Proud of that idea there.
No, Fizzer's put it back on his hip. He's got it on his hip now. Or he's over there showing it to Faxie. She's like, oh, that's cool.
Why does this map say day 3?
I wonder, why does it say that?
I don't know.
We'll figure that out later. When it becomes day 4.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to surmise things a little bit here. So, Ragnar goes to pick up the rings, right? You probably have Leon with you, whatnot. Pyra and Freya, you go pick up all the dresses and everything. And then probably kick Fizzer in the butt to come with and have him decked out in some kind of foolish suit that would go over him.
Yes.
Okay. That way that problem's off. Go ahead and knock off like 2 gold pieces for his.
Alright.
Shishay has been back and forth with the help of Moostruck to like carry supplies over, cater, and like she's basically setting up the whole venue of like hosting the wedding with a proper cake and everything else. And she keeps slapping Vexy's hand every time she runs up to the stove to help. It's like, stop that. I gotta make sure this is perfect. Other than that, rings are gotten, dresses are had, and the day that you are waiting for is about to be had. You are now at the night of, and it's up to you if you wish to, like, display any nervousness. Would you say it would take another week to get to this day, or do you want to just be quick about it?
I think we should be quick about it. Because I don't want to take another.
Another chance of your husband running away. No.
Yeah.
And he ran away successfully.
Alright, so day 4, morning. It is the day of. And, you got your moose truck sitting at the tree waiting for all of the guests that are to be. Your bridesmaids are dressed, and they usher you in before everybody else, and he will inform you that I will just stay here and let everybody get to the venue without any cause of alarm. Fear not.
Alright.
And you are ushered first, mainly because you're not dressed yet. And they set up a part of the grove for you to have like your personal dressing room, so you can get set up in your wedding dress without prying eyes. Eventually, Ragnar and the rest of the guys are finally allowed to go through the tree and make it to the venue. Everybody that you want to invite, which I assume all the NPCs, is there anybody in town besides them that you want to invite?
Who was the dude the crazy dude that was working on the airship?
Professor
Smitherspawn.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted him to accompany.
Alright, yeah, he'll come.
And of course,
Sprigget?
what's her name? Yes.
And why not the Lich? That sounds like a wonderful idea.
So the Alchemist Fire. Oh, you want to invite the Lich too? Hold on, that's good.
Oh God, no.
No? Okay.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Want to go ahead and spend another hour in time? Alright, so you gather up all your friends and family and close ones and loved ones. The wedding is slowly coming together. Leon's the best man, right? Of course he is.
Yes.
He's always
Yes.
the best. And your bridesmaid, your matron of honor is...
Sexy.
Pyra's wondering how she got beat out for that job. She's looking down at her. I don't know why she picked you. And she just gives her the stink eye.
Sexy. Pyra, then Shishay.
Yeah. But Shisei's more acting like a coordinator than actually being up there. But she's dressed very lovely for the occasion. Everybody is. And I would assume, like, Yelvin and Fizzer and, all the characters who can't be up on a stage with you, they're taking their seats in the crowd. And they're all seated.
And of course, I'm wearing my own vestiges.
So, interesting thing. So there's a pond that goes right through the middle and it separates the two sides. They got this invisible walkway that is draped with a red carpet going across the pond and offers steps for you to like step up to. So you can walk directly across the pond.
Sweet.
And the way this grove is set up, they kind of like dim the aerial effects and it Alright, I think we're
It's back up.
There we go. So I don't know what's going on with the internet, but I think it's OBS acting up. I don't know why. But in case you missed it, we were going over the description of the pond in the middle where they got like a red carpet sprayed over so that they can walk across. We have your guest on each side of the aisle. And I think we have Sir Jonas at the front.
Yes.
With Ragnar and Leon just kind of acting like all cool, like they're the guys who are alpha in this place. Nobody else matters but them, and they looking all tough and shit. It's like, you got this, dude.
I mean,
You got this.
Why are you crying?
Yeah, he's like looking at you now. It's like, we're supposed to be looking tough. Well, why the tears?
look, you don't understand, Leon. Okay.
Oh, well. I guess you're right, boss. But I hope you're
Some
ready.
things never die.
You know, quick question, if I may. Would you rather be doing this, or would you rather fight Tiamat?
Tiamat.
Is that coming from Leon?
Yeah, Leon's
Yes.
asking you a silly question.
What would you rather be doing?
He kind of like pulls the collar of his suit. He's like, anywhere but here, to be honest. But
glad to have you, Leon.
yeah, nice knowing you, friend. He kind of gives you a pat on the back.
Whoa.
Whoa. By the way, and then the prompt and circumstance and wedding bells cling.
One thing I'd like to do.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to cast the Zone of Truth at the circle where they're gonna do their vows, so that they're truthful.
Ooh.
Leon counterspell.
Good job, Leon.
Looking out for you, sir. So you go cast. So yeah, Leon.
So you're lying?
Leon's up there acting all big and bad. You're in the crowd like, Zone of Truth, and he's like, counterspell. I don't think so.
I see Leon kind of pointing at Yelvin, being like, sit down.
Sit your ass back down before I dispel you.
I would like to give a scolding face at Yubin.
And look at him like, oh, you don't want to be truthful?
And I roll my intimidation.
Roll inside to see if you can break his intimidation.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. So he has a frightful presence around him right now, and you seem to be the target of it. You can no longer move closer to your fear, as it is up there about to get married. So, Freya,
Yeah.
the wedding progression, or whatever song was playing for the wedding in this time and age, starts ringing out, and we see you come to the platform. Are you being escorted by anybody? I mean, you had a dad.
I mean, I would have looked at Moostruck and been like, would you mind?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I like it. Yeah, so Moostruck's dressed up in this outfit. His wiry beard going halfway down his chest, but it's all over the place, and his wiry hair is like, it's like forced back, but you can see like strands of it sticking out like a crazy man. But he's like got his arm out there, and he's like guiding this beautiful bride who looks like... Go ahead.
So she has a white sweetheart dress.
Yeah, because as far as I'm aware, I've not seen this yet, correct?
Yeah, this is the first time
you
you've
haven't seen this.
Okay.
Yeah, she
It's
threw it in
kind
there.
of, the lace details are off the shoulder. It kind of goes into a long sleeve, so you can see every scale a little bit, in between the patterns of the lace, and it bells out at the bottom, like so. It tucks in at the waist, kind of form-fitting at the waist, and then it branches out, and you see silver lining around the bottom of the dress.
I'm not
And
trying
I
to
still
turn.
have my scythe on my back.
There you go. Your father is walking.
And,
Good. That's all I want.
And my veil is like
Oh yeah, that goes
coming
all the way
over
down.
my it's coming
we,
over my face.
Yeah, we ordered the long veil.
Yep.
And then we got this nice train coming behind you too, or no?
Yep.
So, as she's walking across the platform that goes over the lake,
You
or
can
the
hear
pond.
clicks and clacks
Yeah.
because her
Bum,
talons
bum, bum, bum,
are
bum,
glass.
bum,
We're not doing that progression.
bum.
Darth Vader has entered the room. Well, we just ruined your wedding, Lexi. But yeah, so Moonstruck brings this beautiful bride all the way up, and everybody's.
Do I know Moonstruck, or is this a random person
Do
walking
you
my bride
guys? Well, he was the one who showed you the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and
okay.
he is a
Yeah,
part of
okay.
her. He's a different part of her tribe, but he's a part of her tribe as an archdruid. So you know,
Yes.
it's kind of like I'll let my leader walk me down, since
Yeah.
father couldn't be here. I wonder why.
Yeah. She's
Daddy
smart.
issues. So we bring
mean,
this.
He's here, technically.
Yeah, technically. And we get to the end of the aisle, and Moonstruck hands her off to Ragnar. You're allowed to hold hands, whatever you want to do. Ragnar, do you want to describe your suit, or should we just get into the...
Mine's just a casual suit.
Yeah, he's just dressed casual. Leon looks more impressive than he does.
More than likely.
Yeah. You see Leon
I look
adjust...
at Ragnar and I look at Leon.
Hey, I don't dress him, so... He shrugs at you.
Yeah, I kind of shrug back.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Anyway, Sir Jonas greets you as you both approach the altar. Welcoming today this very beautiful day that looks nightish. I have come to bless the marriage of these two Dragonborn in the holy matrimony of Bahamut. If there is any in this crowd who would object to such a wedding of these two
If
lovely...
Ryder would have been here.
Oh,
No.
in his spirits, he rises up. I object in
Hold on
his
a
spirit.
If he had been here, then this would have probably been the last day of his campaign.
No, that's that person.
character.
That's that person. There's that person. And then there's that. Okay, then we'll go.
Oh, someone fucking object! Someone fucking object!
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, me?
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like you dare somebody to object. Pretty solid.
You see Yelvin out of fear. I object! Ah!
Oh god.
Yelvin, he points at Chapel in silence. No, he doesn't. It's like, they kind of like look around. But yeah, so he comes to the part, does anybody object to the meeting of these two Dragonborns? No, marry him already. It's going to be quite fun. Professor Smitherspawn or not object, but proves, and he seems to be drinking pretty early. Yeah. By all means, go ahead and take her hand in hand. But Sir Jonas laughs a bit. Well then, shall we get right to it? Let's get to the vows, shall we? Let's start with you, Sir Ragnar. Do you take this woman to be your awfully wedded wife, in sickness and through health, through hellfires and through heaven?
Did he die?
I do.
Forgot
Was-
it.
Yeah, I was like, Leon's like, good thing I didn't put that Sword of Truth up, right? No, okay. He's okay. And then he turns to you, Frey, and says, do you take this man to be your awfully wedded husband through sickness and through health, through hell and through heaven,
I do.
with no objections from the crowd, under the sky banner of our beloved Bahamut, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.
They smooch.
And
Oh God.
so, public display of affection is had. Leon kind of like chuckles a bit and kind of walks over to Pyra, and she like leaps over and gives him a big hug, and they kind of like walk to a corner. And then all of a sudden the music changes to that high upbeat progression where you can walk away from the stage and join the crowd and do whatever festivities come next, as you are both officially married.
It's to the tavern!
Yay!
Yay! Someone cast a ceremony, hopefully.
Yeah.
That-
For the next
that's
7
really-
days, you two have +2 to AC.
Oh yeah.
You don't need it, but you got it. You have it.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
hit 30 right now? Here.
I don't know, can you?
26.
So I'm at 19 now,
There you go.
right?
Yeah. For the next week, you have +2 AC. So remember that. But
Why
do
not?
remember,
Let's take down Tiamat. We got this.
yeah, we get everybody married.
Tiamat's already done for. We don't need that shit again.
Okay, let's go against.
So, as you all are having this conversation, a satanic symbol appears at no, and you all go to
Yeah.
hell. And then I have to go
Oh,
order the
no.
books for Avernus. No, I can't. I'm not doing that one. Like that. You guys just got married. I'm not going to take you away yet. But yeah, so Moonstruck kind of like comes over, gives you both a hug, like, well, congratulations, you two. I'm so proud. I'm so happy for you. And I hope the
Aw.
venue has been to your liking.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh yes, we must drag you both over to the cake, and you guys are dragged over to the cake. And Shishay hands you like a cake knife for the pair of you, and it's like, alright, go ahead and cut the first slice.
I take Ragnar's hand.
I don't know, have you ever done that? Did you do that at your
Yes.
wedding? Oh.
Yes, yes.
We're replaying the wedding.
And then
See, I
immediately shoved cake in each other's faces.
There you go.
Yeah.
In uniform, too,
Mm.
I might add.
Ragnar's walking around in plate now.
Oh, you want to fight? Grab this cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Hit me down.
Yeah, but no, you two enjoy some cake. The festivities continue. There's drinks brought here. You guys can have mead and wines and all kinds of stuff that has been brought up.
I think I'll try my hand at mead.
Yeah. And, it's not like it's heavy, but, it's definitely a good mead. But if you do knock about 10 of them back, you might have some problems. So, how much are you drinking, Freya? For no reason.
Lightly. Lightly. Like I'm casually sipping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Delvin's down everything he can.
Oh God.
I wanted to do the ceremony. Whoa.
You should be lucky you're even here, Chapel.
I know, right?
Oh God.
Pyra, let's be on our way, dear. And the two of them kind of like, I don't know, they just kind of look for a place to be alone,
Mhm.
And Vexy and Fizz are kind of hanging out with each other, deciding if the gnome would actually make a good soccer ball or not. Oh yeah, and Sprigget's there, plugging her store. If y'all get bored, come on over to my place. I got plenty of supplies if you ever need them. And everybody's like, ugh. But then there are some people who go up to her and says, "Are you the Alchemist Fire? I thought I recognized you." And there's been talk about her feats at the fight arena. And Shishay finally approaches you. And she looks sad. But she's trying to be happy for you. You can definitely tell something.
Kind of let out a sigh, and I put my hand over Shishay's shoulder. It's okay, Shishay. I
No,
know.
I'm happy for you two. It's fine. I mean, you two are bound to happen. I just want to say I'm sorry. I wish for something selfish, and I should have known it wasn't meant to be.
Who knows? Maybe you'll find what you're looking for so desperately.
We'll see.
Reincarnate can happen.
No, thank you.
No,
she kind of giggles at that. She's like, I don't want another Rex on my hands. I'm sorry. But
or a resurrection or anything, just to give her hope. She would say that.
We would have to find.
Nothing's impossible. Other
Yelvin,
than wish.
can Yelvin hear this or no?
Again.
You might be within earshot of it. I wouldn't say they're having a private conversation, but they're definitely talking about the stuff that's happened. I wouldn't even...
Yelvin walks over and says, "Don't worry, if I get strong enough, I could probably do that."
You don't know where, but you can hear the sound of a whip crack. And you don't know where she pulled it from, but you can definitely tell it came from where she's standing. I'm sorry, what was that? You need to get stronger.
Well, yeah, just to help you.
Time to do some
You're
laps.
my number one.
Aww,
And it goes to the ground.
I look at Shishay. Did I hear what I think I just?
I don't know
think
what
he
you're
likes
talking.
you, Shishay.
I don't think so. And if that's the truth, I'll make sure he doesn't after I'm done with it. Wow, that can be seen in many lights. Anyway, but yeah, Shay's just... You know, you kind of talk her through it a little bit, and she's just processing the fact that now you're married, so how does that feel?
Feels good.
Well,
No longer calling him my boyfriend now. Yay.
Yay. She sounds so excited. And
My
then,
slave for life.
Nah, I didn't say that.
as the party kind of lingers a bit, eventually you see Fexy and Visor throwing cake at each other, almost like they started some kind of graffiti war with it. And it's just going all over the place in no disarray of direction, discretion, or whatnot. And people are getting hit in the hair. They're getting splattered in the face. And they're just throwing it at each other and ducking behind people to make sure they don't get hit.
Do I take notice of my ring?
You certainly can. You want to tell her what that ring looks like, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't go through.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be telling her in person, but what she would see when she looked at the ring would be the beautiful silver ring with 2 dragon heads entwined, and in each mouth of each dragon, one is a ruby and the other is a diamond.
And yours is a diamond, and then whenever your hands meet, they click together and kiss.
I want to try it. So I put my hand up to his.
And click. They...
Oh, wow. This looks really... I'm going to hit you.
Hey!
Hey!
What?
Take this seriously.
He's a little teddy bear underneath all that arm.
Yes,
I'm going to be his teddy bear here in a minute.
He does not mean that.
I'm admiring the ring. And I look at it and I was like, this is very gorgeous. How did you get this idea? And I retract my hands.
Sprigget kind of walks up. Oh, I helped them pick that out. I have a fucking goldsmith that works for me now because I'm making so much money from the fight pit and everything. I'm glad you like it. Hope those rings were...
Is that why... Did Sprigget...
What's going on? I can tell you more about it if you want.
Is that why you did what you did to my finger and then ran?
I thought you knew already. He already had the rings picked out and everything. He was already going through with the design. All we had to do was fit your finger. We had to... She's just going on and on.
You see Freya kind of blush to deep red.
You did something right, boy. No. And yeah, so like it's a lot of partying at this point. People are celebrating your wedding in full Is there anything else that stands out you want to interact with anybody with? Like an NPC that you want to thank, or...
I do want to thank Moostruck for allowing us to have it here.
Oh,
And-
don't worry about it, dear.
I would like to get interned with my people. Also, it feels like I've been away from them far too long.
Sounds like you need a honeymoon. Maybe in that direction.
Yeah. After, of course, the consummation. Look at Ragnar.
Then we fade to black. So, I mean, I'm trying to think if, like, okay, so you had that meaningful conversation with Moostruck. Sir Jonas comes by eventually and shakes both your hands.
I do thank Sir Jonas for showing up and us taking our sweet time with it, but our hands were busy.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you guys were doing, but I'm glad I was able to help. Yeah, if you need any other help like this, you let me know. I'll be more than happy to share the good word of Bahamut.
Thank you, Sir Jonas. It means a lot, especially to him. And I look at Ragnar.
Ah, bring it in, buddy. And he gives Ragnar a big old hug. Congratulations. Slap. Yeah, you take care of her, alright?
I'm in a good mood.
Yep. Well, proud of you, boy.
Thank you.
Proud of you,
Thank
boy.
you. Oh, yeah, boy.
Bahamut,
Yes, thank you.
Bahamut smile upon you and all your kin come.
Yes.
Thy kingdom come.
May he.
At any rate, I must take my leave. Moostruck, could you send me to Castle by chance? Tynac Castle, please? And he's pretty much setting up his way to get home.
Alright.
But, anybody else?
I do want to thank the guests for coming, and I want to thank most of all my girls.
You know it. Higher
All them snap in
that's
unison.
about all.
Yeah.
That's about all
Yep.
that I can come to anyway.
Yeah, and vice versa. If there's anybody Ragnar wants to thank or anything, you can do so. But if not, we can just.
I mean, yeah, of course, thank Leon, and I would even reluctantly thank Yelvin for being there. And
Thank y'all. Wait, what was that?
I'm not really sure what you thought you heard.
No, because, like, I also had an idea of the rings. I thought you'd at least say thank you for.
Thanks, Chaplain.
Again? I said thanks.
Okay, I understand. As you see, he's still shit-faced drunk.
I would say you guys would separate at one point. Like, you two will separate from the rest of your party. I'm sure to consummate your joining, however you see fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moostruck will ask you where you want to go.
I was thinking about just going home.
Just going home? Yeah. By all means, that's fine. Yeah.
What about you, Ragnar? Where do you want to go?
Yeah. It's fine,
The
buddy.
manor's gonna be busy tonight. Alright, so yeah, he sends everybody home in their appropriate locations. And the Grove thanks you for picking them to host your wedding, and they will somehow dispose of all the cake that got smeared all over the place. They have wildlife creatures come in here and start gobbling it down. Probably mostly like giant snails.
Yeah.
At any rate, you guys return to your lovely manor late in the evening. Most of the guests drunk and going home, but the two of you seem to have a location in mind.
Yeah.
You proceed to
Three?
your bedroom, and
Yes.
we hear nothing for you for a day.
Right.
So,
Hard fact.
yeah, unless there's any exciting material you guys want to share, we can kind of skip ahead a few days.
like to skip ahead.
Tierra's been resting with you guys for a couple of days.
Mhm.
Freya,
Not resting that well since all the commotion upstairs.
Every so often, I would like
She's-
to go
she's
down
in
there
the
and
basement.
Down in the basement. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a whole living space between her and them. By the way,
yeah.
I think Spriggett mentioned something about a supplier of bamboo that you were looking for.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and
I
she
will be
will.
going for that bamboo.
Yeah, we got that little project that you were gonna make out of rope and bamboo.
I would also like to check in with Tiara.
Yeah, and she's just really weak and tired, laying in that bed.
I would most definitely bring her breakfast and stuff.
Yeah, she would definitely like that. And she says, "I'm sorry for being an inconvenience, but
You're not. No, don't even think that. You helped us a lot. Okay,
I think
it's the least we can do.
I think a few more days of this, and I should be good to go. I'm starting to feel my strength come back as we speak."
That's good. That's good. What would you like for dinner this evening? As any special things?
Oh, just whatever. I wouldn't know. Whatever you feel is fine. Like, I'm not picky. And it's
Alright.
not like you can eat, and Artemis is over there flowing all kinds of colors. Freya,
Yes.
you feel an urge that you need to make a nest.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like, all of a
I
sudden...
run out of Tiara's room and go up to my living space.
Mhm.
Where
so-
I'm still resting in the bed.
Yeah, well, I'm nesting in it now.
You're nesting in the bed.
Yes.
Dear,
Hey,
what are you doing?
She...
Like, are you rooting me out of the bed? Like, what's happening right now? Because I'm laying here.
I'm trying to... I don't know how lizards do it, but...
I have a strong situation. I need to do this.
You know, and all of a sudden
Do what? I'm laying.
she starts laying an egg. Whoop! And this grayish egg with red specks around it appears.
Did that just...
It's
Are you
like,
throwing up at the
No.
side of this egg?
Roll
No.
deception. Roll deception. Roll deception.
Zone of truth, zone of truth.
Zone of truth.
Dispel.
Absolutely
Count it.
not.
Better roll deception if you're lying to me.
I mean, I technically did not throw up, so I do not need to deceive.
Alright. So he's...
Alright.
Kept it in your mouth.
Hard facts.
But yeah, the egg has been laid.
Huh.
Your consummation must have been pretty strong.
What is that? What?
Our baby? I look at Ragnar. Kinda shocked as well.
The egg looks cold where it sits.
Okay, I cling to it.
A mother's love warms it up.
Well, I guess I'm going to be sitting with baby
Oh,
here.
Yeah,
For a little bit.
You figured that out. Yeah. I mean, don't you wish it was that easy in real life? Spend a week and then pop
Yeah.
an egg out.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ragnar, go get the. I want to show them.
Maybe need a little time to like
I nuzzle it.
settle in.
Freya
Could you
has now
get me a
turned into a
basket?
dragon.
Could you give me a basket? That way I can put this thing in.
Mommy
A
just
basket,
called me a
is that what
thing.
the nest thing is?
Yeah, I want a basket. That way I can put the baby in.
You want, but the baby goes in the nest, not a basket.
Go get some
Well,
bitch.
I'm trying to. I want to make another nest.
Oh,
That is
make
not-
a bigger nest.
I can
Maybe.
hold it.
Okay. Okay. Keep it warm.
Welcome to D&D.
And you see Freya frantically run outside the door.
Where are you
so she
going,
could
Freya?
push.
Pyro can
I got something cooking. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
So you
supper.
kinda
Where the
see-
fuck did you
You
go?
kind of see Freya like gather up some straw and make a nice little
Floof
big
comes over there and
basket.
steals half of it.
Oh Lord, Floof, honey, no! I steal it back.
Ah, she looks frustrated, but eventually you get away.
Okay, I bring the materials in
Oh,
and I set them at the foot of the bed.
okay. You got weird looks as you walk through the house, but nobody questions Freya.
And I make it into a makeshift nest. That way,
Yeah.
it looks nice. And then I take the egg away from Ragnar
Uh-huh.
and I nuzzle it and put it in the nest.
And you are there for a whole month after this.
And Yelvin finished his treehouse.
No. That bamboo is on back order, apparently.
Oh.
The supplier lied to her, and she's like, damn it, now I gotta go find someone else. Meanwhile, somewhere along in the day, you hear... Actually, Yelvin, I think I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Let me double check. Yeah, make a dex save for me, please. Because, Fizzer is doing stupid shit.
Oh no!
But I gotta look this up, dude. What'd you get?
I got a 12.
A 12, you
Though I can't add my shield to it if it's a dex save.
said.
Wait, no, I don't have
you're
that.
aware.
Shit, never mind. Never mind. I don't have that yet. I want that.
Or
Let's see here. What level does it cast at? Okay. So, let's see. The line. Oh my. On a fail. Wait, what? Oh god, I think I gave him a bad toy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Did you just kill me again? Did you just kill me?
Maybe? I don't. Not really. You're stronger than this, right? You take 32 points of lightning damage as a lightning bolt comes flaring out of the wand he has in hand.
And I'm assuming we hear this, right?
Oops. Yeah, you hear it.
We hear the. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So I'm going to look out the window. Oh my God! Look at this. Ragnar, look at this.
did this happen outside?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll say outside. We could say outside.
I rush outside.
You leave your wife up there with the baby. And
What?
rush outside.
How long did you say it's been?
Well, this is days. She just set the egg up, so she's sitting down. Like, somewhere between this week, this eventually happened, where Fizzer's been playing around with this wand, and he's trying to get it to
If
work.
it's been a day or two, I feel she's comfortable enough to
Oh, okay. You're
let
cool
me
with it.
go investigate.
Yes, what I'll do is I'll move
So
the time
I
up.
would have been in the tree just measuring shit like, okay.
Yeah,
it's
and
over.
while you were doing that, he's like wiggling the wand at you. He thought it was like a wand of smiles, and then all of a sudden this lightning bolt jolts out and saps you. Oh, that's what this does. Sorry
I'm gonna
about that.
shoot the fall from 2 stories, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He
I
knocked
take
you out of
volley
the tree?
damage as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Huh.
is amazing. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
What's happening out here, guys?
Nothing. And he hides behind his
yeah.
back.
I like how your token
Get
is all the way
wand.
fucked down here.
Yeah, we're up here if you want to move with us. There you
I'm
go.
just gonna hold person
Who are
him
you?
like
You're gonna hold person Fizzer?
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna
Take
love
the
what
wand
happens
away
tonight.
from him.
Oh, you better hope it sticks. What is it, Liz?
He doesn't need that wand, please. I'm in major pain.
Did you? I would like to step up to him and be like, "Yes, sir. I'm going to need that wand."
What one? I don't know what you're talking about. He's got both hands behind his back.
He's done.
Yes, sir. Give me the wand.
What one? I don't know what you're talking about.
Intimidates.
What are you talking? He can't really move. He's trying to move and he's like resisting. Hold on, I'm looking for his insight.
Where's the wand, Visser?
What one? I don't know what you're talking about.
Visser, you know what I'm talking about.
Maybe. And I'm gonna make him make another wisdom save now. No, he fell out of the tree. I don't know why he's so mad at me. Not my fault he got hit by
As
lightning.
you see me charred.
Well, it
Yeah.
looks
Are
like
you
you're
sure
in a bit of
about
a
that?
bind. So
Hey,
I'm
lightning
going to
struck. What can I say?
investigate Visser's person.
You find the wand gripped in a death-like grip in his hands behind his back. You may use an opposing athletics to rip it from his grasp.
Visser,
I
what
don't
is
know
this in your hand, Visser?
It's a stick. What does it look like?
It looks like a wand, Visser.
Oh, is that what this is?
I will take this. Give me this, Visser.
No, it's mine.
Let it go, Visser.
You managed to take it from him. Damn it.
Okay.
Don't you damn it me, Visser. You do not need this.
He
You
turns and
almost
looks
killed
over.
that man over there.
Yeah, I know, right? You see him pull out the Nagamaki as he regains his
Oh
bearing.
shit! Oh, no.
Cast that spell on me one more time. And see if I don't use your spell for a soccer ball.
Oh, you
The-
want me
the
to
last
cast it
time
on you
I
one more
checked-
time?
Last time I
Cast it on
checked,
him
Visser,
one
he
more
wasn't
time.
the first one to be casting spells out here.
It was an
I cast on
accident.
him again.
Roll initiative, because, yeah, he's waiting for you to wiggle your fingers. Because he's like...
Oh.
Yeah, let's
Forget
see
to
here.
click my
Oh,
token.
wait, hold on. Let me...
Oh,
let,
yes.
let me... No, hold
I
on.
do naturally.
Remove. Clear. Do that again.
Oh, no, I just rolled 2 nat 20s!
I know. Sorry, the initiative wasn't ready yet.
It's okay.
There you go.
No.
So,
Wish I
he
got my
starts to
16
charge up
instead
his
of
spell.
2.
He's
Bullshit.
getting ready to go forward. What are you doing, Ragnar?
Well,
I did it. I
am
fucking did
going
it.
to step right here.
Oh
And
shit! Hold
I
on!
will
Hold on!
hold-
Hold on! Hold on!
No, you're fine. I'll
Yeah.
be back. Hold on. I'm coming back.
All right.
See, the thing is, I have to have that alien command center out in order for it to not backspace. Stupid.
Okay.
I'll do that. Alright, I'm coming back. I was fixing to change the music and then I slipped.
Which,
Hello?
so we know we're good.
Alright.
Wait, are we ready?
Yeah, so you get in between them?
And I'm going to hold action, grapple, to either person that attempts to go after the other. Or cast spells.
You know what's funny?
Yes.
He has a 10-foot reach.
Oh shit.
But if he goes to do it, I can still grapple him.
You can certainly try. He's gonna swing through between your legs. No, hold on. Let me think about this for a minute. Because we might defuse this situation if you got between them. Oh, Fisser, what do you want to do? Like, you're so random. You see him put the Nagamaki back, and he's like, fine, but tell him to put his fingers away, or else I'm going to chop him off. And he'll take his turn to walk away, provoking an attack of opportunity. And go over and see how Floof is doing.
Yelvin, are you alright?
All I do is try to be nice. He's just a dick.
I put my
Like,
hand over
what's
Yelvin's
wrong with
mouth.
him?
Shh, it's okay, Yelvin. And as my hand touches his mouth, he gets 55 HP. That's enough. That's enough. I don't know if you children are aware, but I have bigger things to attend to right now. If you could, to not murder each other in
I
my
stick
backyard.
my head out of the window, looking over.
I have a wife upstairs who is attempting to nurture our child. So, I'm going to entrust that you two can behave accordingly, and if not, I shall bring down the wrath of Bahamut on the both.
Okay.
Do you want your
I
child to
take
be
my
real
leave.
healthy? I could give some aid to your child and your
I'm
wife.
sorry, what was that, Yelvin?
I'm saying, do you want some aid for your wife and child? Like literally, I'm casting aid so that they are healthy, so nothing sickness could happen to her by accident. No.
That just
trying to
increases
help,
their max
Dad.
health, though. It doesn't resist any kind of ailments.
I'm just trying to help. Damn it.
I appreciate the offer. Not
Y'all
being a
wanna come
nuisance
and
would
see
be
my
more
egg?
beneficial.
Yes.
I have an egg!
Darling!
Myra goes up the stairs and says, "What egg? Where's it at? Ooh, is that going to be the
Oh
newbie?"
god.
Bexy will join you. Oh god, I might as well just send us all together.
Yeah, we're going up.
Invasion of privacy incoming.
God.
We go upstairs.
So
We're
the egg is right here.
on top of the bearskin rug. Alright, got it.
Yes.
Here's Vexy.
Dear, I don't know if all this commotion is good for you right now.
Aren't you proud of our egg?
Oh my god. It's a wonderful egg, everyone. Behold. Okay, have you all had a good look?
No.
Everyone done here?
Don't let us oogle at it for a little bit. Jeez. Who's missing here?
You see Freya's tail kind of wrap around it. Still giving warmth, you know.
Mm-hmm. Incubating it. Leon's over here just having a seat. It's like, yeah, I'll be waiting over here while the girls
Leon,
go.
come here.
No.
You're uncle. Come here. Please.
Yeah, but. Oh,
Pretty
fuck me.
please?
Alright, fine. Fine. Whatever. Yeah, it's an egg. Congrats. What do I do? Is there like something I'm supposed to do, like baby shower or something?
No, you don't have to do anything. I just
Oh.
wanted to show you. I'm proud of it.
Okay. Ira like
Where's
comes over
Visser?
to her.
I don't see Visser. Where's Visser?
He's playing with Floof.
Oh, okay.
Not the best idea to have someone who's so random to go near an egg. I think
What are
he
you talking
might
about? Visser's
accidentally.
great.
Still charred.
I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, you still smell a little ozone burn around him.
Yelvin, why do you smell a
Frizzer.
burnt hair?
Frizzer.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Nick
Lightning
Rock-
bolt.
Nick Rogner has the item in question.
Yes, and I will take out this item in question, being far away from Visser. And I'm like, this, dear. This is what caused the commotion. It was mishandled. Now,
And I'm going to Arcana? 18?
You find out it is a wand of lightning bolt that hit him.
That's, I could use this.
I don't think anyone needs to be using this right now, dear. I'll hold on to it. I will hold on to this for now.
But I'm very sufficient. I'm very sufficient with lightning.
Ah, yes. When
Yes,
you're
but
not
you're
caring
near
for
your
our
child.
That is correct.
Wow. What? I'm gonna call lightning on my child? Are you nuts?
No, I think that if
I
you
don't believe the last one was
actively-
intentional either.
I won't do anything around our kid. You know that, right?
I know.
You don't
absolutely.
trust me, do you?
No, I don't trust
I-
accidents. Nor do I leave things to chance.
Leon tries
You
to
want me to see if I cast Zone of Truth? Do you trust her, Ragnar?
Oh no!
You get to make a
Trust-
wisdom saving throw.
You
Or
kinda see
charisma
Freya
saving throw, actually.
cling to the egg a little bit, watching.
I mean, you can walk
I don't
out of the
think that'll
zone,
be
too.
There you go.
I don't
Oh,
think that'd be
Are
necessary.
you gonna try to tell the truth, Ragnar, to your wife?
Where is your token? It
I
disappeared
tell
again.
nothing but the truth.
I'm not hiding it. Is it under you?
Wait, my token? It's right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Elven
okay.
was on top of you.
Oh.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You see Fexy opening up your drawers instinctively.
Rexy, what are you doing?
Nothing, I'm just out of practice.
Oh, so you wanting to steal from your best friend, yeah?
No, not really. Just
I giggle.
Are you? Look, I think everyone's done here. I think we've
yeah, I agree. Let's leave
I know.
Pyra.
Promotion.
Let's go. Oh,
Right,
are we gonna go
Leon?
make
Yes,
our own
of
land?
course.
Are we
Ah,
gonna
yes,
make an egg?
Yelvin,
No,
Yelvin,
Pyra, no.
Lexi,
Pyra,
come,
shut the
come.
fuck up. Yeah, they go back downstairs.
Shoot! I start shooing them.
Yelvin, take a hint.
Shoot! Lexi.
Yelvin will jump out the
What?
I'm
The 2d6 fall damage.
Ooh.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, you've been hit by an ozone, but you got 55 health back. Now you're just whittling it away.
2d6, come on. Not even care anymore.
She, like, goes behind a curtain like she's leaving, and then she stealths. You may make a perception check to see if you
I would
notice her.
like a perception check.
There might only be one person in this room that can see her. Yeah. You don't see her, but Freya knows where she's at.
I'm not saying a word.
But other than that,
Yeah,
you think
okay.
everybody has officially left.
Is there anything I can get you? I'm sorry about all that. I didn't mean to let all
Water
those
would
people
be
just
nice
go.
and some
Yes,
food if you
water.
wouldn't care.
Yes, absolutely.
And I would like to sit up for a shower if you wouldn't mind holding near the sink.
Of course, I will prep the bath after I bring you some stuff. I go downstairs and I grab some water. And let's see here. I would like to cook some good old salty meats. Yeah.
Yeah. Make a survival.
What do I? Survival?
To see if your food
Ooh.
is survivable.
Delicioso.
It's spiced up
18.
just right, so yeah, you did it. You did it
And
with...
I
and
will-
it's plus 10 too, because your kitchen is
Mhm.
awesome.
And I also grabbed myself an ale and some more food. So I'm going to attempt to juggle all of this stuff as I come back up the stairs.
There will be eventually...
You actually going to juggle it?
No.
There is
Make sure it don't fall.
There is a knock at the front door.
Elvin will answer it.
Yelvin, you're outside.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
see...
he's gonna answer it.
Yeah, so you walk up to the front porch and you see Shisha.
Why,
Oh.
hello there, as I pull out glass.
Why are you like this?
Oh, because Ragnar
You know what?
wanted
Never
me
mind.
to
I
leave
don't
as
want to
quick as
know.
possible.
I have to talk to Freya.
I think they might be doing something right now. I don't know exactly.
Then I will
If
invite
they were-
myself in. Thank you.
Oh,
And she walks in.
shit.
And Freya, I don't. What's going on at this moment?
I'm just sitting, waiting for
I
him
am
to come
handing
back.
her food at this time.
Alright, so yeah, you're handing her food, and then eventually you see Shisha call up. She's going to be nice. She's going to call up. Are you all decent up there?
Yes, she should. Come here.
Alright, so
And I
Shisha.
take a bite of salted meat. This is rather good. Love, I didn't know you
actually-
can cook.
Actually, it is.
I can do some things.
Somebody got lucky. No. Alright, where are you, Shisha? I'm gonna have to search. Nothing is ever where I put it. I should definitely sort these folders. But, yeah, so Shisha makes her way up. She's like, oh. Oh, what's that?
It's my baby.
So the wedding went by without any problems. I see that we've gotten a good result from it. Excellent.
Mhm.
I've come to talk to you about the fight pit. After the
Yes?
other week, we've had a drop in sales and we've lost money.
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
How's
And
that going?
I can reach out to Ragnar and see if he wants to put on an event. That's been something that's on my mind. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to do it soon. Otherwise, I just want to know if anybody else wants to join
Dear,
the fight.
you said you wanted to fight Ragnar, didn't you?
Yes, but he's a wrestler.
I got it.
Not so much myself. If he wanted to pick up a blade and
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
could
true. Ragnar is pretty burly.
Hmm.
what are you trying to say, Shisha?
Oh, no. I mean, if you're not capable of competing of that nature, then it's totally understandable. But at the same time, the fight with you and Yelvin was never resolved. Would you like to maybe set that up again?
Reschedule that.
It was very resolved. I assure you, Shisha.
Then no go on that. Very well. I just want to know what my options are so that I know how to go forward. Because I don't
You
want
know what, Shisha?
If you
Yes.
could find me a competitor,
Maxwell's been working out, and he would not mind going full out.
or possibly two, if I think
Leroy and
I
Jim
could.
can do a 3v1 on you.
Actually, that sounds very beneficial for myself. I would very much like that, Shisha.
Yeah, she gives you a crooked smile.
So that would be our main event, correct, Shisha?
I can make it work. If there's nothing else, then I just had to come by and just verify if we had any alternative plans.
I probably won't be coming into work.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
She won't
Well-
really be able to make it.
Don't worry. I can
So,
bring your work home
can you-
for you.
Thank you. That would be much appreciated. I was thinking maybe a replacement for announcer for me. For
Okay.
at least a few weeks.
I'm sure I could find somebody.
Okay.
But other than that, I will go ahead and take my leave. I'm going to try to reach out to Ragnar regardless and see if he can send some fighters our way. Oh, by the way, we missed that circus, didn't we?
Yeah. Sure did.
I heard they had an interesting lynx at the petting zoo.
Hmm.
But I
I didn't
digress.
hear that part.
Not here, thanks. At any rate, I will be on my way.
Thank you for stopping by, Shisha.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kind of gives a soft smirk to Ragnar as she leaves.
I'm gonna eat Well, finish eating the rest of the supplements and
I
then
look at
consume it. Well, consume the water also.
And then Shisha makes her way out.
I look at you,
And
Freya. So are you ready to have a boy, dear?
Boy, what?
Yes. Our child.
I look at the egg. You think a boy's in there?
It is a boy.
You think so?
You're to be a fine young man.
Turns out it's a girl. Is that gonna be something wrong with you, Raga?
it's a gotcha
What if-
egg.
What if it's a girl?
I
Like
would be
what?
perfectly fine with such.
Epic music is playing and we're wondering, what are you gonna name it?
Yeah, what? I don't know any guy names that I would. If it's a boy, I know Elena would be a good girl name.
We have time. We can think and discuss such.
I'd very much like to take my bath now. I feel
Yes.
yucky.
Ragnar goes and question, is our tub metal?
I
I
have
would like
no
for it
idea.
to be metal.
You
I
want
would
it
like
to be
for our
metal?
tub to be
It
metal.
is metal. It is metal as fuck.
And it has a
Look at
little
it.
area underneath it to where I can make a nice little small contained fire. Pour in the water, that way it stays warm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
a
would
nice
think
hot
the
bath, hot soak.
interior of it would be ceramic though, but still it transmits heat pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and prep our water.
Okay. Like
Just
we don't
can't
have.
see metal on the metal.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to go into every detail about our everyday life from here on out, but yeah, you have your bath and all that good stuff. But let's see here. How do we want to proceed? Like, maybe we have some downtime coming until the next scenario. Do we want to get to the egg hatching, or do we need something to happen before then, or either
I
way?
kind of want the egg hatch before we go on big adventures.
Right. So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna save that for next week at least.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, even after it hatches, it's still just gonna be a little baby child. How are we
Mhm.
gonna go on adventures with a baby child?
Shisha becomes the new mother.
Shisha becomes nanny.
She becomes
Oh,
the
nanny.
surrogate.
Shisha.
Oh, great. Now I'm babysitting everybody's kid. This sucks.
And now she can't whip this one. Ugh.
No, but she puts it on a
What do you
leash.
think?
She puts it on a leash and she snaps the leash every time it wants to get too far out of reach. Get back over here. Doesn't hurt the child, but definitely puts a little force saying, get over here. No. But, I think this is a good stopping point, perhaps?
Yes.
We managed to have the wedding. Congratulations.
Huzzah!
You managed to resolve the story piece that could have caused you a lot of trouble a lot later if you didn't
Oh,
find a way to
speak
solve it.
I have a question.
You have answers.
The scroll,
Which one?
did it vanish?
No, I haven't.
No, you have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
that-
know what scroll I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. You have it.
Okay.
You better write those down in your inventory because I am going to lose track of it by next week.
Yeah,
It was a meteor
tag it for
swarm,
you,
it was a fireball, and a magic missile.
yeah.
And 200 gold.
Yes.
I have the 200 gold.
And you got the wand of lightning. And
Do you want me to hold the
Robe of the-
scrolls or two of them?
Hold the scrolls, and I'm gonna have the 200 gold and the wand of lightning.
And
Okay.
there's a robe of the
Alright.
magi. Art magi.
Nothing.
Scroll
Okay.
of. Okay.
Other than that, I think it's just slice of life for a while. Tierra eventually gets better, and she returns to the Arcana. You all start spending the days tending to Mother Freya. And next week we'll find out if it's a boy or a girl.
Huzzah!
I do love the idea that you got faith in what it is. But yeah, I think.
Well,
Unless
at this point, like my dreams almost feel like a premonition, so I'm just like,
it has to be it, right? Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to wrap up before we kind of close out tonight?
What's the other? Fireball. You said.
Fireball. Yeah, everybody's favorite.
All right, got him.
All right,
Just
so
Fireball.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Join us next week, same time, same place, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, where we will continue our adventures in Tynac. Tonight was session 55. We are going on 56 next week, and I'll talk to you guys after the stream about projection. That way we all know the same conversation. But join us Monday night at 7 p.m. Central, where we rejoin the Evil campaign, where one of our players didn't get lucky there either.
Nope.
And the moral compass left, and then everybody went to hell. It's great. I love that campaign. Join us Monday, 7 p.m. for that. I may try to stream, but as you can tell, my quality isn't up to par, and I feel bad. So, if I stream, I stream. If I don't, I don't. But definitely catch us on Monday and Wednesdays. And with that, go ahead, say goodnight to Twitch.
Good night,
Good night,
Twitch.
Twitch.
good night, Twitch.
And now say goodnight to Mixer.
Good
night,
night, Mixer.
Mixing up those ingredients.
Yep. And with that, do you hear the calling? Awesome, they didn't interrupt.